Lefties say Trump is going to destroy America with Project 2025. Little do they know that Trump has nothing to do with and wants nothing to do with Project 2025. Let's see what they're so scared of.
How do they not know about Project 2025? Family, your friends, the people that you know on social media. How do they not know about Project 2025? Oh?
They don't know about Project 2025 because Trump is not actively advocating it. It's not his agenda. His agenda is Agenda 47, which is publicly available on his website. Trump wrote on Truth Social that he knew nothing about Project 2025, but also that he disagreed with parts of it, saying some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal.
They probably don't know because no one's ever really broken it down for them. That is exactly what I'm about to do in this video. Project 2025 is the conservative promise for America, a new mandate for leadership that lays out the plan for when a Republican is elected as president.
I'll break it down even further. Project 2025 is spearheaded by the Heritage Foundation. It's a think tank of conservative groups who come up with a buffet of options for Republican presidential candidates. They've been doing this since the Reagan administration, since 1981.
Almost 1,000 pages and is divided into 4 pillars.
900 pages.
It includes an 887-page policy agenda, a presidential personnel database of vetted conservatives like a conservative LinkedIn, a presidential administration academy to train these people to achieve the Project 2025 policy agenda, and a 180-day playbook, which is what they hope to achieve in the first 180 days if Trump takes office in January of 2025.
Not if, when. Thank you. So a representative for Project 2025 said it did not speak for any candidate, adding that it is ultimately up to that president, who we believe will be President Trump, to decide which recommendations to implement. But let's look at some of these recommendations from Project 2025 and see if they're really that bad.
Or really whenever any Republican takes office. And the plan has 4 distinct goals. To number 1, restore the family as a centerpiece of American life and to protect our children.
Oh no! Families protected? Focus on children? The future of America? Oh no!
Dismantle the administrative state and return self-governance to the American people.
Less government control. I'm failing to see a downside as of yet.
To 3, defend our nation's sovereignty, borders, and bounty against global threats. And to 4, secure our God-given individual rights to live freely.
Wow, secure our borders, put America first. What's not to love?
Our Constitution calls the blessings of liberty.
Hell yeah.
Sounds harmless enough, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, when you look at how they will achieve these 4 goals, the great white light slowly comes into view.
The great white light? I'm offended, sir.
American public education is a central focus of the plan. Project 2025, when enacted under Trump presidency, would eliminate the Department of Education.
Excellent. No more indoctrination. No more critical race theory.
This part of the executive branch enforces civil rights law, protecting Black and brown people against discrimination without recourse. Title IX, which ensures that girls have equal access to sports, education, and opportunity, and would reset the definition of sex to mean only biological sex assigned at birth for all Americans.
Wow, so no boys in the girls' locker room? Again, these are just recommendations. This is not a Trump-supported agenda. Get it through your thick skull, lefties. I know it's like trying to crack a coconut, but this is not Trump's plan.
And while we all know public schools are struggling with less funding and a state-created shortage in some places of teachers, Project 2025 will decrease funding to public schools while increasing funding to religious education through the expansion of school choice policies by giving federal funds to states as block grants with no strings attached as to how those funds can be allocated. And
state control over education, fine. California can burn itself to the ground. It's already happening anyway.
Also, in regards to education, it's going to take away Pell Grants. Rights of women is a...
You can't get your liberal arts degree anymore? Oh no!
Big focus of Project 2025. Not in regards to like protecting the rights of women, but in regards to aborting them, like the rights.
Oh, you mean the rights of the unborn children?
Project 2025 will reverse FDA approval of mifepristone, prohibit stem cell research, reverse the Biden administration support for travel to get abortion health care, withdraw Medicaid funds for states that require abortion insurance, and mandate that the CDC track all abortions while collecting data about abortion, abortion survivors, and abortion-related maternal deaths.
Wow, that's fantastic. We can actually see abortion statistics. We can see how it hurts American life.
Not to mention what it will do in regards to divorce, in regards to a woman's equal rights regarding divorce, and also custody of children. Human rights for LGBTQIA plus Americans, even more bleak. Gender affirming care will literally end for all Americans who need it.
Woo! The left calls it gender affirming care, when the right calls it what it really is: puberty blockers and sex change surgery. Now, if you're 18, you're an adult, go snip off whatever you want. Sometimes I feel like a 6-foot-tall ostrich. Can I get a feather duster surgically attached to my ass?
Any women who happen to be trans, non-binary, or intersex will be classified as having a mental disorder. And gay marriage protections will cease.
We'll actually treat mental illness as it should be treated.
Project 2025 mandates that the only definition of marriage can be between an assigned gender at birth man and an assigned gender at birth woman. That's the only marriage that can lawfully exist. And this is just the surface level of the plan. As we approach America's Independence Day, I will do a deep dive into Project 2025.
Now, a lot of liberals are falsely claiming that Project 2025 is Trump's agenda. John Oliver did a 30-minute segment about it. It's been mentioned by liberals on BET, all over social media. Biden has even said Project 2025 should scare every single American. It would give Trump limitless power over our daily lives. So let's talk about a few similarities between Agenda 47 and Project 2025. One overlap: eroding the independence of the Justice Department. Project 2025 argues that the department suffers from bureaucratic bloat and must be reined in. It is teeming with employees committed to a radical liberal agenda. Agreed. On immigration, Trump has made no secret of his plans to hold the largest mass deportation effort in history. Project 2025 likewise suggests the removal of any and all immigration violators. Agenda 47 and Project 2025 also share equal demands to end diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, DEI programs, and the toxic normalization of transgenderism. On international policy, Trump and Project 2025 both emphasize a protectionist outlook: America first. Project 2025 and Agenda 47 both suggest higher tariffs on competitors and increasing competition with China. Honestly, I thought the left would make this sound a lot worse than it really is. They are calling it a conservative manifesto. I can see the fear-mongering and talking about getting rid of civil rights, gay marriage, but Trump himself has said Project 2025 has some abysmal and ridiculous parts. This lefty lady just can't believe that Trump would distance himself from Project 2025.
You guys, this is just, the news keeps getting better. Donald Trump is literally panicking and tanking his campaign all at the same time.
Yeah, Project 2025 was never part of his campaign, lady.
So now that everybody's finally catching wind of Project 2025, he's got to actually address it. And he's denying that he has anything to do with Project 2025.
If you go to Trump's website, it is all Agenda 47. Project 2025 has been going on since 1981. This current version has been in a draft format since 2022, before he even officially declared his presidential campaign run for 2024.
And it's not working, because at least half of America is not stupid. But
I can tell you which half is, and I'm looking at them. Not you, viewers. This lady.
But for people who don't even know what Project 2025 is yet, he's putting it on the map. He's bringing it up. And now, for sure, all of America is going to be, what is Project 2025? And they're finally going to get to learn.
That makes a lot of logical sense. Let me denounce a manifesto, because I actually support it and I want people to go look at it. By that same logic, wouldn't Trump denounce Agenda 47 if he wants more eyes on it?
Well, Trump doesn't support Project 2025. They probably heard it on some freaking right-wing content creator, and that's...
No, we heard it from Donald Trump himself. No, it was probably some conspiracy site that said he didn't support Project 2025. It wasn't his official social media.
it. It's good as gold. But here's what people have to know. What half of America is not stupid about.
You've said that twice now.
After Donald Trump got elected, most of his appointments and most of his key hiring of staff came at the recommendation of the architects of Project 2025.
Okay, this part does have some truth to it. Some of his advisors, like his media budget director, helped to draft up the current version of Project 2025. This doesn't mean that Trump is guilty by association. Do you remember Obama's preacher and all the stuff he was saying?
One of the main architects, that guy on TikTok, I forgot his name.
Everyone did, if you're getting your news source from TikTok.
Sits there pompously eating meals while he makes racist, sexist, homophobic content. That was Donald Trump's, I believe, chief of staff. He's an architect of Project 2025.
I mean, there's no way it's John Kelly, right?
And he's currently, right now, planning on Donald Trump getting in office again by helping to identify everybody right now working for the federal government who doesn't support Donald Trump so they can shit can them. Yes, him.
Stalin jailed his political opponents. Hitler jailed his political opponents. Biden jailed his political opponents.
All of the appointments, many of them were contributors to Project 2025. Those evangelicals those white evangelicals that laid their hands on Donald Trump's shoulders praying for him, all Project 2025 donors. His whole administration was filled with Project 2025 folks, and they're getting ready to do it again, and he's backpedaling big time.
To quote Star Wars, the misinformation is strong with this one. What do you guys think of Project 2025? Is Trump right to distance himself from it? Leave a comment down below, and please consider subscribing to Conservative Vibes.